Good evening, everybody. Welcome back for another adventure in SLOCAR and FASCAR land. We're at ISS again tonight. We had our anniversary race last week, which was an absolute blast. But tonight, we've got the ARCA cars here at ISS. I've never actually run these cars here. I don't remember. Should be an interesting one for tonight. We got, how many cars do we have, Diesel? We had 13?
14 currently.
14 cars for tonight. We'll get some race info up so you guys know what's going on. 25 laps on the board tonight, one fast repair, unlimited fuel and tires. 65 degrees in the air, 71 on the track, so it should be a pretty chill night tonight for racing. I don't think anybody's going to get super squirrely.
Maybe not on their own, but these cars are limited, so we're going to have a really tight pack tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very tight as far as the racing goes, so it might be some weird bumps, some net code, some of that stuff. So send it, because I saw your comment in the chat there. The difference between SLOCAR and FASCAR is their I rating. These guys are up to 1500 from 0. And then for FASCAR, we go from 1400 all the way up. So that's just the difference, and that's kind of how we came up with it. Because for a long time it was just a 1500 I rating for FASCAR, and it was like, you know what, let's create something for the lower tier guys. So that's what we did. That's where SLOCAR came from, and that's why it's limited on the laps. So. But, you know, I was talking with Diesel before our broadcast here tonight, and we got a lot of fun ideas that we've kind of come up with for when we come back with SLOCAR and FASCAR after the break. And I feel confident enough to announce it at this point. We're going to start doing, obviously we're going to do points. So I'd said that in the past broadcast. We're going to do a track champion every time we get done with a track. With the idea, and I'm still working on the final details, so don't take this as gospel, but the idea is at the end of next year, once we get through year 2, we would have kind of our own race of champions, if you will. So we'll take all the SLOCAR and all the FASCAR track champions, and they're eligible to run in the race. What that race is yet, I haven't totally figured out. I'm thinking some tiny cars on a small track, and let's let them have at it, you know? So I think that's going to be something exciting for all these guys. But I'm still working on other things. But the other thing that we are going to do is some form of bonus points for a 0x. Again, what that is, how that's going to work, I don't know yet. We'll have answers as we get through the winter. So that'll make things interesting. And yes, Diggs, exactly like a SLOCAR FASCAR All-Star race. So I think that'll make things pretty fun. Change things up a little bit for these guys. So,
you know, the way these races goes, maybe we should, instead of calling it an all-star race, call it a survivors race.
Yeah, that could be. Steel cage match kind of thing, if you will. But no, I think next season's going to be pretty awesome. And you know, I think it'll give the guys in SLOCAR something else to try to achieve. And, you know, maybe kind of like if anybody out there watches Supercross, they have the East Coast 250 guys, the West Coast 250 guys, kind of like a clash of which series is better, you know. So even if some of these guys, you know, don't make it to FASCAR ever, it gives them the whole, hey, I beat a FASCAR driver at the championship race. So
let's just not do it at the LA Coliseum.
No, if I was going to do it somewhere, it'd probably be like a Bristol or a Dover is what I'm almost thinking. Because they kind of race like a mini super speedway when you get small or low horsepower cars together.
Oh, yeah. And I've long said that racing a slow car fast is much more fun.
Oh, yeah. Homestead would be another good one. But all right, well, let's get our grid up on screen. Daryl Robertson putting it on the pole, 59.669. Beating out Fatherball by just a little bit, 4 thousandths of a second for first place. Miguel Saldana starting third. Antonio Oliver is going to start fourth. Blaine Sutton is fifth. Mark Thompson going to start sixth. Doug Hirschhorn is going to start seventh. James Phillips is eighth. Lauren Little, ninth. Edward Lee is going to start 10th. Ron St. Louis in 11th. Rick Evans is 12th. And I was pretty sure, yeah, we've got Bryson Matthews is going to start 13th. And Isaac Kenda is going to start 14th. So, that's
Is this Daryl's first time on the pole?
I think so. I don't think he's grabbed
rock and roll, Daryl.
I don't think he's grabbed a pole here before. He's come close, but I don't think he's actually pulled a pole off yet. We're going to do our usual, lap 3. If we're still alive, we'll go ahead and chase these guys around for a minute, do a crank it up. Now that I've got some things, I'm slowly starting to figure some things out. I'm also working on some cameras for the super speedways to make things a little bit nicer. Reached out to the guys from Whiplash Cams about it. See what we can do there and get a really good view going on. I think that'll up the game a little bit. Michelle, we're trying. We've got one other thing that we've got to do to get it just that much more real. And that's going to be getting a seriously killer graphics card, but it should look, if I can pull this off, it should look almost like you're at the racetrack. So, all right, Diesel, we do it every Sunday night. Who's your pick? How many cautions? Wins the first one?
Due to these cars being restricted and them being closer together, I am going to go with 4 cautions. The first on lap 1, and I'm calling Ed Lee to win.
Okay. Just because I want to see it, man. I've been waiting for it. He's come close many times. I'm gonna pick Fatherball for a win. I'm gonna say we have 2 cautions. First one, lap 5. I got faith in my slow car drivers.
Fatherball deserves it. He is a very fast driver.
He's been digging. He really has.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how it goes today. He played at a golf tournament today, and when I talked to him earlier, he was feeling it. So, I'm being generous, Connor. I don't know. These guys went caution or had 1 caution at Talladega for 40 laps. Or, well, actually 50 laps. Pace car's off. These guys are going to go once it goes green. And we're off.
And here we go. Daryl with a good start. Somebody dropping down already. They do not want to be involved yet.
That was the 15 of James Phillips. Probably not a bad idea. Stay out of the chaos early, unless for whatever reason it happens to go green. But, Fatherball's on the top line. He's got Miguel right behind him. They've kind of gotten a little bit of a gap ahead of the other guys. I think they're just staying tighter, easier to get through, the air together. But we'll see if the quote-unquote second pack doesn't start gaining. I probably should put the track map up for you guys for
Looks
visuals.
like they're already starting to pull in.
Yeah, I think just a matter of getting to speed. The unfortunate thing, James Phillips falls off the back of the pack. So
that could be a blessing here in a minute.
could be a blessing. It could be a curse. We'll see what happens. As Fatherball and Daryl side by side as we come off of turn number 4. And we're already looking.
iRacing Sweetheart in the chat.
3 wide. I see that as well. Daryl gonna come
I
back.
think Fatherball just edged it for that lap.
I think he did too. I see Mark Thompson trying to get a 3 wide scenario going. I don't know if anybody's going to want to go with him yet.
Ooh, that bump into turn 1 is really unsettling the car.
Oh yeah, that's about the only thing that I really hate about this track is how when you dive off the corner, it just drops. Like it's not smooth, it's not chill, it just drops. So, and Mike's gonna nose ahead here as we head down into turn number 3. He's looking to throw the block, and I think Daryl got a little bit of a jump scare.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, the 10 car drifts up the track
a little
back
bit of
there.
a bump in the back, but everybody's straight.
Everybody's straight. Well, we're going to step aside. We're going to go TV static, crank this thing up for a lap or two. Oh, caution's out! The 21 cars are around.
Mark Thompson involved. Ed Lee had his front end ripped off. That's my choice, potentially out.
I got to find Mark. And we're actually going to go blimp because this track is so hard to do this. Oh, this looks like just a kind of one of them racing deals. Miguel was up high. I don't know if Mark knew he had the call, but they both kind of drift to the center. And Mark winds up going around. Oh man, if Ed would have got there just a little bit later, he would have cleared Mark. Mark with very minimal damage. Yeah, Ed with the entire bumper cover ripped off that car. So,
I'm not even finding the 21.
He's the 5 car.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yep.
Also, we had somebody disconnect already. That's unfortunate.
Looks like Ed Lee. Is that correct?
Bryson Matthews.
Weird. Not sure why. I didn't see any major damage on that car, so. But it also looks like the 11 of Canada is out as well. So Ron and Ed on pit road. Oh, Ed said that there's a 4-minute tow time. Ouch.
Oh God. I mean, this is a massive track, and
well, Talladega does it too under caution, and I don't understand that. Like, okay,
I know the big kick in the teeth about that. I wrecked at Nürburgring, and it was an 8-minute tow,
which is about on par for a full lap. But
yeah, so
why
it's
isn't
like,
it
make it make sense?
Yeah, give me a caution lap's worth of a tow. Like, okay, give me one lap down or something like that. But right now, I think Ed's going to be real close on some things. So,
well, if they have another caution, he should be able to get back on the lead lap.
So send it. They do normal qualifying races. Everything about the race itself is normal, NASCAR style rules for the most part. So we've got regular cautions, not regular cautions, but regular qualifying. And that sort of thing. They do have one fast repair. We've got unlimited fuel, unlimited tires. Nothing really crazier over the top. They don't have to stand upside down, spin around, and then do a qualifying lap or anything goofy like that. We do have our own version of the choose triangle, if you will. We usually use a car, but for the slow car guys, I don't have anybody that their I rating's low enough to run the car. So usually for these guys, at certain tracks, we'll go ahead and use a specific set spot on the track. So and they're going to go ahead and choose now. Fatherball going to choose to go below the end of the yellow line here. They're using that V at the end of this. That's their chooser, their commitment zone. So that's where they have to determine before that blue line whether they want to be high or if they want to be low. So
only 3 people going low, it looks like.
That's kind of interesting.
No, 4.
4 of them?
Yep.
So
Fatherball, Daryl, Miguel, and Ron are going low.
I think the low spot's where I'd rather be on a restart, quite honestly.
It just depends, because that drop into turn 1 can really unsettle the car.
Yeah. Well, and if you're at the back of the pack, you can kind of run it in way high and then use the banking to really get your speed up.
Oh, yeah. And it's kind of funny. I believe people were saying that they were doing about 180 on their own. And I was watching in practice in the draft, and they were barely able to crack 188. They cannot get a lot of speed here.
We're going to ride on board with Mike for this restart. We'll do a crank it up next lap around if we're still green. So
Green flag. Man, the top line really held back.
Well, Mike also kind of went a little late there, so kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, behind Blaine Sutton.
Yeah.
Like, there was a full 2-3 car gap.
You know, you speak of Blaine Sutton, I have to laugh because he actually put out a couple of TikToks from the anniversary race. Basically, on how to not enter pit road, incorrectly. And a couple other things that were pretty comical. So I was glad I got to see those.
You might have to link those.
I probably will have to link them. But Father Ball going to lead down towards turn 3. Daryl's right behind him, Miguel and Ron in the top 4. Ron, last week's anniversary winner. We're going to try and step aside again. We're going to try and get in this crank it up. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll be back here in about a lap. Well, we actually finally made it through another lap of cranking it up here. I definitely got to get those cams, though. I just feel like I can't get close enough to them in the corners to really feel the speed here. But overall, we're good. But it sounds like we were joined by the Gominator here.
Where?
Did you find him? It sounds like he didn't gominate today.
No, I fought the wall and the wall won. No, that's not what happened at all.
Okay.
I can tell you that a Studebaker is beautifully terrible to drive.
Yep.
And the wagon had an unfortunate incident with a car that had a wheel pick a fine time to leave.
No, that's lovely. His Father Ball leads across the line with 17 to go. So Lemons was a terribly beautiful, unfortunate set of circumstances?
Yeah. All in all, the day one went really well, as to be expected. We wound up, in our class, we wound up finishing the day in second place. Nut and bolted the car for the next day overnight. Got the Studebaker running again this morning because that had some wonderful GM HEI FiTech issues.
Lovely.
Yeah. But that car's got way more power than it ever will need. Because if any of you are familiar with the road course at New Hampshire, going up the hill into the bowl, that car will blow the tires off of it.
Yeah, no, forget that. I've done that enough in iRacing.
Yeah. Oh, it was a boatload of fun. Go back to the action for a second.
Well, we're on board with Ron at the moment. It looks like he's just kind of sitting here behind Father Ball and Daryl, just riding, and I think that's probably the safest bet right now, especially with this car at iRacing Super Speedway. We were talking earlier today, and there was concerns from the drivers as far as they're not uncorked. So there's not a lot of time that the engine's going to bog down. And apparently temps get rather high. So I'm actually surprised that they're not having any issues. I think that's why we're seeing some guys kind of peak out here and peak out there and try to keep the engine cool for the most part. So
Ed Lee goes another lap down.
yep, that's going to put Ed 2 laps down at this point. So he's looking for a caution out of these guys. But like I said, I'm keeping this to 2 cautions. They had 1 caution last week. I don't see any signs of a caution coming yet, but we still got 15 laps left. The other question, and I don't know the answer to this, because again, I've never driven this car here that I remember. How much fuel do they have? I have no clue.
I think they've got enough.
Gen Force?
No, we're ARCA
ARCA.
tonight. I know you're driving. You wouldn't be able to watch anyways, but yeah, we got the ARCA.
Okay.
Apparently the Gen 4 and a couple other cars are uncorked here. Somebody found this out recently, and I don't remember who it was, but they were telling me that there's a number of cars that are uncorked here at iRacing Super Speedway.
I thought I heard that the new
As
Gen
they
4
should
was
be.
actually restricted.
I feel like I was talking to Ron this morning, and he told me that he thought that was going to be the same thing too, but then they found out that it wasn't. Which we're going to probably be in Gen 4 for the last one. We're going to run Xfinity next week. So, and I think
Those things are twitchy.
the Xfinity car is uncorked here as well. That was another one that he said was uncorked. So
That'll be a fun one.
we don't race the Xfinity car often. And I put that on the back burner because of the fact that after they did that major update to them, they were kind of screwy for a while. They're still not quite right in my opinion, but they're not terrible, so Diggs, you're not wrong. If you hit the apron here, it gets pretty interesting pretty fast. All it takes is a little bit of a brush, and the next thing you know, you're Ricky Bobby flying through the air.
We got 3 wide in the middle.
I saw that. You got a couple of lap cars trying to get their lap back. At the
Bit of a netcode dooring there, I think.
I think so too. I saw both cars like wiggle, but you could see daylight right in between them, which again, we don't even know what the netcode situation is with these cars here. That's how interesting it could get. So, Father,
With the
Thompson
netcode
trying to make a
situation
charge.
and the
Oh, we got Daryl going around.
Daryl's around. The caution's out. We'll go back and take a look at that. Have to roll it back just a little bit here.
while AJ's rolling that back, another thing to consider is that the odd side force that this car happens to get when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
having a car side draft you
Right.
from either side.
Yeah.
It just seems like it wants to pull the rear end towards the car that's coming.
Yeah, we've seen that in the Wednesday night league, right? And so
And it's not only
Yeah.
that either. If you're really close to somebody's back bumper and you dart out, it wants to drag the car with you.
oh, I see what happens. Looks like Daryl came down at about the time the 888 was dead even with Daryl.
Oh, yeah. He just did not clear it.
Not a lot of damage though. So
No, he kept it off the wall.
yeah, I think he's good there for
The
the
10
most
hit the
part.
wall, though.
I did see that. So we'll go back live.
Blessed Mother Acceleration, don't fail me now.
Jesus.
You going to be joining us next week, Tom? Like actually in racing?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Alrighty.
So we've got five. We got
not sure. I know. Oh, I don't
I think
have
we-
any. Yeah, I don't have any life events that are going to impede on that.
there we go. So we got Father Ball out front. He's led 14 laps so far. And I do believe we're right about that halfway point, correct, Diesel?
We're on lap 15, so a little bit shy of halfway.
Yeah, so I don't
Actually,
know.
no, we're over halfway.
Yeah, I was gonna say this should
Math does not math.
Should be a long caution. Then should let a few of these guys get caught up, which I know Ed is
Lee's thankful for.
Yep, Ed's definitely looking for that. Yeah, no, I mean, like we've been talking, we're getting down to the nitty gritty of events left after this week. We've only got 2 before FASCAR calls it a season, or SLOCAR and FASCAR call it a season. And then we'll bring it back almost on the 1-year anniversary of SLOCAR. So hopefully we get enough guys. We will have, some hosted stuff out there in between to kind of fill the void and hopefully get some more guys interested in SLOCAR and FASCAR. We'll do one weekend, another weekend, but I've got more pressing duties that I have to attend to for the next couple of months. So I have to put one of my projects on hold. But get a recap of your top 10. Actually, I can only get you the top 8 right now. So you got McKaylee, Sutton, Thompson, Little, Hershram, Evans, Phillips, Robertson, Saldana, and St. Louis, your top 10. So yes, this will
back.
Yeah, we have you back. This is a full-length caution, so we've got another lap before we choose here. But no, I didn't want to show that. I wanted to hide this. I wanted to get this up. Golly, things everywhere. Race recap. That's what we wanted. 16 laps out of 25. Mike McKaylee's your leader. 2 cautions for 4 laps. We've had 1 lead change. And all that was Father Ball passing Daryl. That's it.
Exciting race.
Totally exciting race. I have a feeling with more cars, it's going to get way more interesting. So,
oh yeah,
I think about the time we get into FASCAR, it's going to get really nutso. What? Oh, and while we're under caution, and I think I talked about this at the start of the broadcast, I'll just bring it up again. For those guys that are signed up for the 87s League for this season, it's supposed to kick off tomorrow night. Or not tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Potentially, potentially, and I can't say with certainty, it may push to the following week. I have some work things that are coming up that may cause a conflict, and I won't know until about midday tomorrow. But any of those drivers that are signed up, I will make sure that there's an announcement in Discord. The session's already built, so you can start building your setup for Daytona. But there is a possibility that may have to be bumped out a little bit. So nothing that I can really control right now. Obviously, work takes precedence over my video game life. So how we doing,
it's
Jamie?
a simulator.
Thanks, Tom. And yes, Phil, I do have a charity race next Saturday, or rather Robin does. We've got the Tata Dega 200 or 250. And she hit her goal today. 30 signups. So, yeah, we're going to have pink hair for the broadcast. Not me, her, not me. My job may look at me a little funky if I walked in with pink hair on Monday.
Well, it depends on what hair you dye.
Yeah. Well, if I shave my head off or shave my hair off, that would work. But I'm getting ready to go sit in a deer blind for an entire week, and I don't feel like freezing. So
that's what hats are for.
He's gonna come up with a pink mustache.
All right, pace car is about to dip off. Fatherball gonna kick this thing off. He's got Lauren Little to his outside. Once we hit the restart zone, we can go.
That top line holding back a bit.
And we're off. I've noticed that even in officials, guys will be about half a car back, like it staggers. And I don't know if that's just so they can see, but it makes things weird. I did a restart today at Talladega, and I was back. I literally was 2 car lengths back from the car I was supposed to be next to. So,
oh, geez.
But we make it out of turns 1 and 2 alive. As Father Ball leads down the backstretch. Blaine Sutton with him. Mark Thompson back on the lead lap right behind him. And it looks like that top lane's...
Doug Hirschhorn is 4th.
I see that as well. As we see the top lane just disintegrating. So...
And with cars that are dependent on the draft at this track, the high lane really, like the really, really high lane, like running the lip, doesn't really prevail.
No, we see Mark Thompson swing out, trying to get a second lane going. Nobody,
I think he's about to go backwards.
Yeah, nobody really going with him, and Miguel's too far back to help. Looked like Ron kind of looked for a second, thought better of it, stayed down bottom. So yeah, I think Mark's headed backwards here for just a minute as he tries to get some more help wanting to go forward. Father Ball continues to lead, 7 laps to go. I mean,
AJ Phil says you need a pink beanie.
I mean, I could rock that on stream, but I'm not going to dye my hair. I already have a plan for my mullet, and that is to cut it off on stream and donate it. I got another idea for a fundraiser idea. As these guys all clip the apron off for. That
was weird.
They all keep clipping the apron right there, like pit road entry. And I don't know if the car is just hooking around and continuing to go or what.
But that seems to me to be one of those things where the guys can't see around the car in front of them, and they just keep holding that wheel to the left, where the turn really just diminished its radius.
Yeah, well, and this is the other thing too with this car. It's just like the truck. You can't see shit around it. Like the spoiler's high enough and your ride height's at just the right spot. You can't see anything. But no, back to what I was talking about. I've got an idea of doing a hair donation thing. I did it a couple of years ago where we cut my mullet off. We donated my hair. And it was kind of cool, something I'd wanted to do for a long time. So we might do something like that in, say, January or so. But the idea of, we're going to set a cash donation limit. Once we hit that limit, then we'll cut it off, and whoever the last person is to do a donation before we go off stream, we'll cut it and we'll donate it to... Oh! Somebody went for a ride.
That, I believe, was Daryl. Yes, indeed.
That's
it was Daryl.
It kind of looks like his wheel is stuck. I think it was a single car, so...
it was.
Yeah, Father Ball's still out in front, but we'll donate it to... we'll have it already pre-set up, because there's a couple of things that I've learned with like wig charities and things of that nature. So we'll have a couple of them set, and whoever the last donation is for the night, we'll donate it to the charity that they want to pick on that list. So something kind of cool, keeps people engaged. And I like doing cool stuff like that. So I actually have a friend that every couple of years he does the same thing, but he grows all of his hair out. I can't do it. I can't do the sides. We'll just do the mullet, and then we'll cut the mullet off. But he does it every couple of years, and they do a big cash deal with it, and it's really cool. So something I've wanted to do. But back to the race, and Father Ball continues to lead. You got Blaine Sutton sitting second. Doug Hirschhorn is third. Ron St. Louis fourth. Mark Thompson fifth. It's still, we got 3 laps to go and we hit the line. It's anybody's game right now. And unfortunately...
I'm noticing... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't necessarily like where Father Ball's sitting. That's like, you're just... Because if somebody swings out to pass you with a big line, you're screwed.
Yeah, he's got a target on his back for sure.
Yeah.
But the whole issue with them dropping below the apron off of 4, I'm noticing that they don't do it off of 2, and 2 has a solid yellow line. So I think, going back to what Tom was saying, they don't have that line as a guide coming off of 4. So I think that, they just continue steering too much.
Like kind of lose
two
where they're
cars
at
drop onto the apron. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think you guys are wrong. Like because I know when I drive around here, his father ball throws the block up in front of Ron, but that what did you do,
He's
father
in the
ball?
sucker hole. Ron takes the lead.
2 laps to go. Ron's got the lead. I don't know why Mike did that. I did that earlier today, and it paid off terribly. So now Mike's got to dig from the back.
He has fallen to 8th now.
Well, if he could get with another car, it might work out, but Ron's got the 21 right behind him of Mark Thompson. And then we've got Rick Evans with him. Blaine Sutton back to 4th now. So that shook up everything. And now Fatherball's losing the draft. He was 3 wide.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
We're about to come to the white flag. This race is going official.
Yep. We're in the...
Lessons learned from his son.
As Ron leads across the line, we've got Mark Thompson right behind him. Rick Evans and Blaine Sutton trying to get something going. Mark's going to look to the inside. Ron's going to cover. So down into 1 and 2. We roll smooth. We're single file. I don't know. Can Ron hold him off at this point? A wrong bump and things go nuts. As you see, Mark Thompson to the bottom. Ron can't cover. Everybody goes with Mark. Oh, and Mark goes off the nose of Rick. Oh, my God. Ron is going to drive away from this thing. Everybody wrecked behind him. Mike now wound up in 2nd, but he's closing in because he's got a draft partner. But Ron's 2.5 seconds up at least. All he's got to do is keep it on the wood, and he drives away from him. So Ron pulls off the win. Fatherball going to come back to 2nd. What?
Always the bridesmaid.
What? What even happened on that last lap?
Wow.
I don't even know what happened.
I think who was it? Scott in the 21?
We're gonna come back here. We're gonna back this up. I'm not really sure what happened, but it kind of looks like
Mark.
It looks like what Tom was talking about. You see Mark start to move. Ron holds steady. It just pulls the car towards him, and I think he goes to yank it off because Ron moves up off. He starts to come to the bottom, and Rick's right there. Rick checks up. Blaine gets into the back of him, spins him into the 888. Meanwhile, if we come back to Fatherball and we go off the roll bar, or actually we're going to go off the nose because it's going to give us a cleaner look. Fatherball winds up finishing 2nd. There's cars everywhere. Like, there's a car sideways straight in front of him. I mean, everything has gone just awry. Blaine Sutton's slow in front of him here, and we'll go back to full speed. Obviously, he's closing in much faster than Blaine is even ready for. I don't even know what transpired there. So we'll go to the results.
There was fuckery afoot.
Oh, there was definitely fuckery afoot on that one. We'll get the race results up. Ron going to come home with the win. We'll have to talk to him here in a minute, find out what happened. We got Fatherball waiting in chat as well, who took 2nd, James Phillips 3rd, Lauren Little 4th, Edward Lee is 5th, Antonio Oliver 6th, Miguel Saldana 8th, Blaine Sutton Miguel's at 7th, Blaine Sutton 8th, Rick Evans 9th, and Doug Hirschhorn is 10th. I'm going to go ahead and we'll pull Ron in, and I'm FASCAR guys. I'm going to go ahead and get the FASCAR session built. But Ron,
where am I?
Do you have a lucky horseshoe buried up your ass somewhere? Because what I just saw, I have no idea how you didn't die. Walk me through that a little bit.
you see, I put my foot in the floor.
Uh-huh.
I closed my eye. I closed my eyes, and I
Uh-huh.
started praying.
I think that's all you could do. Because it looked like I thought he was going to turn over your nose. And then
I did too.
and then you could see he yanks it off of you. You know, like me and Tom were talking up here earlier. The side draft on this car just kind of like magnetizes and sucks you over, right? You see him pull off, and then all of a sudden he's into Rick, and I'm thinking he's coming back up the track at this point, and you guys are all dead. And then you just drive away from it like the car never moved. I can't even explain it.
Yay! That's all I can say. Is, and
yeah.
Since I'm in here because they told me I had to. Thank you to my spotters. You helped.
Okay, so the question is the horseshoe going to work enough for FASCAR? That's what everybody wants to know. You hope, so? Okay, all right. I think that's good enough for me. Well, I just kicked the FASCAR server on, so that should be coming up any minute. So we'll let you go get ready for that. Good luck on that. Hopefully you learned something you can apply to this one, because I've never driven this car here, so I have no damn clue what it'll even do. But
it's kind of fun.
It looked like it. It actually looked fun. Looked funner than driving a next gen around here. I'll say that.
It's really, really stable.
It kind of looked like it. Like
the bar real low on that one, AJ.
The next gen around here, it feels twitchy as shit. I don't like it.
The ARCA, it feels planted pretty much the whole time. You can feel it drop or get a little unsettled if you go into the corner the wrong way, but it's not hard to handle.
Yeah. Nicole, it'll be via the league. All right. Well, Ron, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get Fatherball in here, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again a little bit later.
I hope so.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Talk to you later.
Yep. All right. That was Ron. We're going to grab Fatherball. Fatherball.
Mike, what the fuck?
Howdy. How's it going?
Okay, hold on. We gotta talk about this situation. You pulled an AJ Stevens right in the middle of the front stretch with like 2 laps to go. What were you trying to block the top lane, or what happened?
I wanted to get in front of him. He was faster.
Okay.
I wanted to get in front of him, and they just split me both sides. I really wanted Ron to push me.
Yeah.
But he just went around me, and once that happened, I'm like, okay, well, I just need to slip back in line. And when I did, the cars behind me decided, well, I don't want to follow him. I'm like, well, okay, well, that's the way it's going to be. It's all right. I mean, I ran good. I led almost the whole damn race, and I did come back and finish second. So.
I was going to say, I think it saved you a little bit. You drove right through complete chaos. We were talking about that.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna lift.
I don't blame you. One thing, FASCAR guys, session is live right now, so if you want to go ahead and get in. Yeah, at that point I wouldn't lift, because you guys you had I don't remember,
it's either James, second or nothing.
You had James Phillips behind you. So I mean, you were pushing for a solid second or at least a third, depending if James tried to go out and around you. Luckily, nobody dropped down in front of you. Like, you came close with Blaine there, but got lucky.
I got a good look at what was happening with him, though, and I didn't feel like I was going to hit him. So
no, but it's one of them things that if somebody grabs a gear wrong and shoots up in front of you, good Lord. So
yeah, it was fun though. It was fun.
Bridesmaid again. What's it going to take, Mike, to get a win in this thing?
I don't care. Finishing second's good.
I don't believe you, sir.
Hey, Mike, when you figure out what it's like to not be a bridesmaid, let me know.
Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with it. All I can say is it was like my golf tournament. I played well. I didn't win. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're content with that, but I think I would rather win. But
well, I would. But that was the whole point of getting out in front of Ron. But because there was no way that Ron was not going to go by me.
Right.
There's absolutely no way.
Right.
So my only choice was to try and get in front of him.
Yeah.
I had no other choice. And then I was hoping I could get in front of him and kind of go back and forth, but they both split so wide I couldn't do it.
Well, you just can't cover at that point. It's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's so wide. But
yeah.
Hey, good SLOCAR. I appreciate you putting it on, AJ. That was fun.
You got 2 more weeks to try to get a win. And then
by then I'll be in FASCAR.
Well,
I'm gaining iRating.
Well, then we go on hiatus, and then we start track championships next season.
Oh,
I have some ideas. We're playing with some ideas, and Robin came up with this track champion idea that I think is going to make for an epic end of season battle.
Okay, cool.
So
I'm game. I'm game for anything you got.
I like it. All right, Mike. Well, we'll let you go. And we're gonna get rolling with some FASCAR, buddy.
And I'd just like to thank everybody out there that's rooting for me.
I'll
get there someday.
It'll happen. I've seen Mike win in a truck, so he can get wins. There's no doubt in my mind about this.
Yeah, I'm driving good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the way I'm driving.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
So I'm fine.
All right, Father Ball. Well, good job tonight.
Thanks.
And we'll catch up with you
again,
a little later.
guys.
Yep. That's Father Ball, everybody. All right, I got to do a couple of things to cameras so that way we can use some things. Or actually, it should have saved at this point. It did save. Perfect. I don't have to do anything with cameras.
Just make sure you save the camera.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, I am going to step away for a couple of minutes here, guys, and we'll be back with you momentarily. So as we come back, I just realized, guess what, guys? Keith's here.
Keith's here?
Keith's here! He just got spun. So I was doing a little bit of catching up here with Tom, because obviously he was at the Lemons race this weekend, and it was brought to our attention that apparently on his phone he has the Pink Pony Club song. I don't know if I'm supposed to be concerned, Tom, or like if that's supposed to be a cool thing. I'm not really sure. The question is how often do you sing it when you hear it? Nothing. He's gonna go radio silent on me. Okay, JD, I think
the bigger question is how much does he sing it when he doesn't hear it?
I've reloaded the paint stuff a couple of times, and I know yours was updated because I saw it right after I reloaded it. So, and I see Kevin's is updated too. I'm gonna double check JD really quick because he says paints are still broke, which doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, JD's got his Terminex paint on.
Unless it's supposed to be a new one.
I'm looking at the Terminex paint on screen. Yeah, I've got his normal Terminex. So I don't know.
Are we back?
We've been live. We were just talking about your Pink Pony Club stuff. The viewers want to know.
I know. I'm sorry, my wife called.
The viewers want to know how often you belt it out at the top of your lungs. Maybe we lost Tom again. I'll bet he did.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know what they're talking about.
The Pink Pony Club song. You know exactly what we're talking about. We already talked about the fact that you know, we found out that you have it on your phone. So what we want to know is how often you belt the Pink Pony Club song.
All right, that's not the reason why we were going to talk about it. All right, so here's the story, right? So Saturday night at New Hampshire, Saturday morning in New Hampshire, I had to use the Trak shower because the shower in the camper is entirely too short. That's the point. So I have absolutely no concept of time. So I have to play music when I'm in the shower. So I know about when I need to get out. So that, kind of being respectful because, there's usually a long line to get into it. But I went in about 5 o'clock in the morning. There's like nobody there. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So the first song that I played was No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne. And somehow, the second song that I played was and I'm sitting there like, oh shit. And I got a game time decision to make. Like, do I sit here and just listen to this song if I'm alone? Or is it here?
We're losing
And then
Tom.
I hear somebody start to chuckle. I'm like, damn it, I'm not alone. Oh, fuck.
No, we got you back. We got you back.
Where did I leave off? I'm sorry.
Oh, just the part where you were like, do I skip the song or do I continue to listen to it?
Well, at this point, I hear somebody start to chuckle to the right of me, like a few shower stalls down. I was like, shit. So I sit there and I skip it, and then somebody that left me goes, I was listening to that. I was like, God damn it.
I love that part. I fucking love that part. Oh, shit. But no, seriously, how often do you belt it out?
I don't know. Everybody's got that guilty pleasure song. Like, everybody has that holla back girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Did you see that on pit road? Somehow.
No, what happened?
Somehow Kova's wrecked bucket of fuck wound up on top of the entrance barrels to pit road.
I thought I saw something like that.
It's perfectly parked on that damn thing.
Whee!
And they're trying to knock him off of him, but it won't come off, and he keeps trying to drive it, and it won't move. Okay. But oh, what the hell? No, I think everybody's got that song that they sing in their car that they don't want everybody to know. Like every dude, you know damn well every dude, when they hear Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" come on, they sing it.
I feel like a woman.
I have to say I've heard that song entirely too much, so I actually don't sing it anymore.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but there are certain times that you just hear "Let's Go, Girls," and you just rip the fucking door off its hinges.
Yeah, you are in it. Like you're at the bar drunk with your buddies and that song comes on. Yeah, even Sam's in the chat saying, "Let's go, girls." You know damn well if you're drunk at the bar and it's 11 o'clock at night, that song comes on, you are all about it. It is like life for the next 3 minutes and some odd seconds that it's on. So oh shit.
Yeah, y'all can't judge me on this shit.
Yeah, no, nobody can, really, quite honestly.
Although I have to say, I've never heard of Pink Pony Show or whatever it is.
It's a Chapel Roan song,
Club,
isn't it?
Seriously? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a modern pop hit, Diesel.
Oh, that's why I've not heard it.
Justin Bell says it's on my side-by-side playlist for a reason. I'm going to guess that you guys indulge in a few adult beverages during those outings. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think of what other embarrassing songs I could think of for that. God, I don't have anything off the top of my list. Joan Jett, Put Another Quarter in the Jukebox. Or I Love Rock and Roll. That's the song.
I hate myself for loving you.
Yes, I hate myself for loving you. What else? I'm trying to think of some other stuff that.
Oh, Like a Prayer.
Okay, that's one of the weirdest ones because the fact that an entire church sang that was a little weird. Just strange. Gigi, the way that you get in on the races is if you look down below in the description, you'll find my Discord server. You'll go ahead and join in there, and then we get you into the league within iRacing itself. Being the fact that we've already gotten through, or we're getting through qualifying, and the race is essentially started. I usually approve during the day before. So I can make sure you're approved and in for the next round. So, oh, there's another one. I'm a
God
Barbie
damn it,
girl.
Justin.
What about was it Right Said Fred that did "I'm Too Sexy"?
I think so.
That's another one of those songs.
Good God, that was a corny ass one.
We will be back here. We're actually here for the next 2 weeks. We'll have Xfinity, and then we'll finish up here with the Gen 4 car. So, there was another one I was just thinking of too.
It's Raining Men.
Yes, YMCA.
Oh, in the Navy.
That's the YMCA song.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's a chunk of
No,
Navy,
In the Navy is a different song by the same group.
Or do they do it? Do they do that as a combo song, one right after the other? Because I've heard it.
Maybe, but it is two separate songs.
I thought it was in the same damn song.
Oh, Careless Whisper is another one.
Careless Whisper.
They're never gonna dance again.
Oh God. There's a song. Yeah, no, I turn that off when I hear it. It's about as bad. It's about as bad as oh shit, what is that other song that I'm thinking of? The Rick Roll song.
No Scrubs.
The damn
Never Gonna Give You Up.
I can't even. I can't even.
I unironically like that song.
I can't. Or I can't think of the name of the band, but I wear my sunglasses at night. Fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh, Genuine. Yeah. Justin Bell with the Genuine song, My Neck, My Back. Yeah. The weird shit we talk about during all of this. Oh, man. While we're waiting. Yeah, let's not. The Macarena, that's another good one. The 65 odd tracks, 71 just like SLOCAR. 40 laps though, 1 fast repair, unlimited fuel and tires. So same typical stuff. I gotta get Tom out of the music mode. Sam, no, I have great impeccable taste in music. We'll get into that maybe in another stream, but not this one tonight. As we get ready to grid up here. We got to get rid of the timing tower. We got to get rid of this.
You can't tell me that when Robin stomps down the stairs, you can't go, this much.
No. Anyways, back to the nature at hand here. Kevin A is going to put it on the pole with a 59,648. He's looking to tie Nick Warfield for most all-time wins. So could it be tonight?
I believe it's not here tonight.
No, we don't have Nick tonight. Damian Conrad's going to start to his outside. Ethan Mosby's going to start third. Miguel Saldana starts fourth. Rob Collier's going to be fifth. Keith's here, everybody. He's going to start sixth.
He's here.
JD's going to start seventh. Justin Bell going to start eighth. Blaine Sutton is ninth. Tom Harrod's going to start 10th. Rick Evans is 11th. Gary the Lawnmower Freeman, not a lot of grass out there to mow tonight, but he's going to start 12th as we move back a little bit further. DJ Underwood going to start 13th. Eric Dillingham going to start 14th. Gabe Griffin's 15th. Phil Connor 16th. Raven Methany's going to start 17th. Nicole Wagner's 18th. Joe Sullivan 19th. Andrew Moger is 20th. Joe Thompson 21st. Kyle Carpenter's 22nd. Connor Blasco's 23rd. Eric Kapp is 24th. Aiden Haller going to start 25th. Sean Camerman's 26th. Scott Thompson is, I believe, he qualified, but he's going to run our choose car. Technically, he's 27th, but he's not going to be starting. So Nate Bundy's going to start 27th, or I'm just going to go with this way. Nate Bundy 28th. Jake Burton 29th. Robin not racing. Mitchell Calvin is going to be 31st. And 30th. Ron's going to go 31st. Kova's going to go 32nd. So the joys of having the choose car mixed in there. Well, as we did before, we've got 35 cars on track. Who's your winner? How many cautions? And when's the first one going to happen?
Turn one.
Turn one? First lap?
Yeah.
How many cautions?
I'm just going to say it's going to happen in turn one. I don't know what lap.
You can't do that.
Okay, I'm going to say that it's going to be 6 cautions. The first is going to be on lap 2. And I say Kevin Hayes finally ties Nick.
I mean, it's a solid shot. I'm going to go with we get 5 cautions. First one, lap 3. Just looking. I'm going to go with Joe Sullivan. He's probably going to hate me for it, but
Uh-oh.
every time I pick somebody, they wind up showing me the underside of their car. Just going to say that.
All right. I'll get serious about it. It's going to be lap 3, and the number of cautions is probably going to be 7. And I'm going to pick Eric Dillingham.
Oh.
Interesting.
Joe just put it in the chat. Damn it, AJ. I knew that was coming. I knew it. Oh, shit. That's great. I love it.
Race car's off.
Yep. Kevin Hayes going to kick this thing off. And we'll see where we come out on the other side.
There's the green.
Well, I guess we'll find out if these guys make it through turns 1 and 2 alive.
We've already got 3 wide.
Yep, Gary's to the high side.
Frickin' Gary, I'm telling you.
Right?
Gary's out there all by himself, so maybe his plan's to drop back. Most everybody in the top 10 single filing out, though. Starting to see a little bit of a second lane come back together. Oh my God! Miguel just
lap 1, but no caution.
He just teed into Eric. What happened there?
Son of a bitch!
We're still green.
I somehow don't have. Yeah, I do have it. I'm gonna come back and look at that.
Oh, he bumped the 51, let off, and then the 99 got into the back of him, and that's when he went down.
Oh God, yeah, Eric didn't even have a chance.
Eric has no front end.
That I'm not surprised by. The top 6 have kind of broken away here. I'm gonna switch the tower over so we've got gap. Looking to see who's the back of this. Looks like Tom Herod. So 2.3 back to Justin Bell. And this could change a lot of things. You know, they're trying to get moving forward, but they're losing big time because most of this pack with Justin, it's 2 and 3 wide at points. I don't know if they're going to catch back up.
They're also dooring.
Yeah, I see that.
They're touching.
No, they're
touching.
No, they're slamming into the side of each other, into corners and shit. For a second there,
there's no rubbing there.
Yeah, no, I watched one car get just absolutely moved. Joe Sullivan's pushing special fill there, but Gary's trying to come back. These guys are they're hemorrhaging time. They're 3.2 out from the lead pack, which is Kevin Hayes, Ethan Mosby, Rob Collier, JD McHaley, Blaine Sutton, and Tom Herod. Like, the guys out back need to get it figured out, or otherwise they ain't gonna catch this pack. Now, this does change a few things because I don't think these guys can make it on fuel.
40 laps, they might be able to make it.
Possibly.
I'll tell you who probably can't at this point. And that's our leader, Kevin Hayes, because he's going to have to be pushing really hard.
Phil's leading the line out back. Oh, God, Phil just ate the wall.
Hard in the outside wall.
Still no caution.
Somehow.
Race control asleep?
It was just a single car. Everybody missed him.
Yep. He slammed the outside wall and then somehow found a gap.
Yeah, it was just a bad bump, and Phil ate the wall there.
Are we going to see an all-green ISS race?
I don't think so.
Doubt it.
I don't think you're going to see that, but Joe Sullivan's going to try and lead a charge. Gary's to their outside, which unfortunately is just going to continue to slow these guys down. If Gary jumps in behind, I believe that's Nicole. I think that's going to let him start to catch again. And about as soon as Gary tucks it in, they pick up about 3-4 thousandths. And Gary runs to the outside again. This is not going to help their cause.
Ethan has fallen off of the front pack.
Ethan is... What happened to Ethan?
He just lost the draft.
Yeah, he dipped out so that way he could go to the back of that group. I thought maybe he had some damage. So just a 5-car group up front. They're out to 4.2 over that whole group.
Oh, they're testing 3 and 4 wide in the back, but I think they thought better of it.
Joe Sullivan going to lead the line around Ethan Mosby. Yes, Corin, I think you did watch Phil become Special Phil. These guys really need to get organized if they want to catch that front pack. They're 4.5 seconds back at this point. Like everybody behind the 5-car Nate Bundy, they're all fanned out. I mean, it looks like Joe Sullivan's leading a broom.
Gary's fallen to the very back of that backpack.
I'm watching the time. They are starting to eat back into that lead that your lead 5 pack has. The lead packs just staying even keeled. They're not fighting or anything. Sam, I wouldn't know. I've got the radio so turned down, I can't hear them. Diesel, can you confirm if they're being... Oh, God, there's another one! 2 more cars off, and the caution finally comes out.
Now we have a caution.
I don't even know who
finally on lap 7.
I don't even know who that was that ate the wall.
Actually, technically, that was lap 6. Jake Burton, I believe.
Yep, I just caught it, and it looks like it was another situation.
The 404 tagged the 66, and the 66 went straight down.
So the 66 you actually see get turned a little bit before they even touch. And then it's got the 08 of Jake Burton, and who's in the 66 car? DJ Underwood. And I think we're going to see DJ. He just barely misses pit road, so the car is dead. But yeah, so first caution, lap 7.
Yep.
Probably see some of these guys come in and slam some fuel in the tank.
Oh, I would not be surprised.
That'd be a smart move.
I mean, it's only 7 laps worth, but anything helps if you go green.
Well, and I think it's going to be close on fuel here. I don't think it's like drastic, like, oh my God, we're only going to hit like 25 laps, and they're out of fuel, so... But,
my guess is somewhere between 30 and 35.
Yeah, I expect this to be a short caution. We do have Special Phil catching up. He just went on around. We've only got Miguel and DJ.
He's staying
and it looks
out.
like Kova didn't even start the race.
What?
Yeah, Kova hasn't spun a lap.
What happened there?
I don't know. I know he was in here, so I'm kind of confused. Because he was sitting up on top of the barrels forever.
Yeah.
Which was hysterical.
I don't know if he had a hardware issue.
Maybe.
Currently, the top 5 is Kevin Hayes, Blaine Sutton, Tom Harrod, Rick Evans, and Jake Burton. Wait, no, not Jake Burton, because he had to get his car fixed. 5th is Rob Collier.
There's a team you gotta watch out for on the super speedway.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what car.
Rob's faster.
He won last week, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't think the list has been updated.
Yeah, I updated the list. I haven't updated it from the anniversary. No, I did update it from the anniversary race. Because it's denoted on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Diggs said he hit the end of pit road so hard it disconnected his controls. Oh, man.
AJ, who is Canoer Wallabeck?
Oh, I got to fix that. That's what I get for typing too fast. All right, Kevin Hayes still leads this thing. We're gonna get ready to go green. Pace car's gonna duck off. They hit the restart zone. We can take off. Hopefully we don't see a spread out like we saw, but I know, it definitely makes for more green flag laps that way. As I see Eric
Kevin with a big jump.
Yeah, I see Eric Cap and somebody else was still coming from the back. Keith Henry. So Keith's still in it.
Wait, Keith's here?
Keith's here.
He's here.
Uh-oh, JD's fallen clutches to about 8th place at this point. So not what he was hoping to see so far. This is one of those tracks that I think it's worse than Daytona or Talladega because you're going so fast and you can go so wide with the cars that anybody can win this thing.
Bob Collier trying to make it work on the high side.
Yep, he's trying to get a top lane going. He's got Gabe Griffin with him. I believe that's Gabe.
JD is a man on an island.
He just keeps floating to the back, eh? It might not be the worst play ever. Just from the aspect of, we saw Eric get creamed earlier. And maybe JD's thinking, hey, I wanna save that fast repair. I don't want to be in the middle of it. But unfortunately, he's right back about where they're 3 wide. As we go, oh God, the 25 gets spun. JD makes it through.
A big wreck.
That was huge.
That looked like about 8 or 9 cars there.
Yeah, I saw the 25 of Rick Evans go for a ride. We'll go blimp on this.
The 25, the 3, the 32, the 08.
Oh, Joe just drifts a little bit. Collects the 08. Kyle Carpenter with nowhere to go. Damien hits him. I'm looking to see somebody flips.
Good Lord, the 77 just morphed right through the 25.
Joe Sullivan flipping his ass off. Eric gets the nose ripped off on that car, but yeah, Joe is just...
That's twice Dillingham has lost his nose today.
I kind of want to go on board.
AJ, your curse is like lethal.
Dude, buddy, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Don't ever pick me to win.
Why do you think I stopped picking you? You don't win anyway. Ooh, sick bird.
I'm gonna pick you every time.
I'm bored with Joe Sullivan here. We're gonna see how sick Joe got. Oh, here we go. 1. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is... Oh, Andy hits the inside wall for good measure.
Oh, good Lord.
But hey, the motor still runs.
Should we call him Allmendinger?
Man, I don't know. But that was a big one.
Actually, we might have to start calling Eric Allmendinger.
Ooh.
I mean, I think Eric's still in this. Oh, no, Eric is gone. He has left the chat. So that's that. We'll go back to TV mixed. Joe, sorry. Apparently that one's just a little on the lethal side. I should probably not pick you. Kevin Hayes headed down pit road. It's going to put Blaine Sutton to the lead.
Most of the field going down pit road, actually.
Yeah, good chunk of them.
Blaine Sutton, Tom Harrod, Gabe Griffin, Gary Freeman, and who is that? Andrew Moger in 5th.
Wow. Hey, Keith's up to 7th. We got a road guy. We got a road guy in here. So
SVG?
No, Keith's a road guy, man.
Yeah, he's our SVG.
Oh, yeah, we could go. Yeah, we call it that. Damien said he got 37 seconds.
Wow.
Is that how long he's lasting these days? Damn.
We're going to go off the gearbox of Scott Thompson for a minute here as these guys are going to choose. All these guys usually know what to do. Obviously, running out of a league, they see it every week, and we don't have a bunch of new guys. All right, let's get back to this. Still a lot of race left, too. Let me get the race recap up for a minute. 12 laps. Blaine Sutton's your leader. 2 cautions for 3 laps with only 1 lead change. Kevin Hayes has led everything up until Blaine Sutton took over. So,
yep.
So on the bottom lane, you got Blaine Sutton in the 18. On the top lane, you got Gabe Griffin in the 18.
This can only end well.
Yeah. You think they can merge together to create 118?
With netcode, yes.
Okay.
Then they become 36.
They become 36. All right, we hit
they
the
divide
restart
each other
zone.
and become 0.
Yeah, and we're green. Oh my God.
If they divided each other, they become one.
Yeah. Weird. Why are we doing math? This is a NASCAR style broadcast. Back to the battle for the
I'm trying to
lead.
figure out.
Two cars on the bottom lane. They're bringing, looks like Keith's coming through on the bottom in the 35. And then you got Gary and Gabe on the top lane, and they overtake going on the backstretch. We'll see if they hang high or if they decide to drop it down low. But yeah, Gabe to the front. Actually, that second lane is just kind of taken off. And Gabe actually arcing it in the way you would expect to keep some speed up. But look who's coming on the outside lane. Kevin Hayes with JD McHaley behind him.
Oh, yeah, he wants the lead back.
Yeah, he does. It's safer there.
He is itching for that win.
Yeah, it's safer there, and he's trying to get it back, so... But the top four get a little bit of a gap. Ooh. Oh, Andrew
Moger almost loses it.
Yeah, Moger's out and around Gary at the moment, but he's got nobody behind him, so he's going to fall victim to Kevin Hayes, and Hayes goes out and around. He says, I'm not picking you up. It's throttle down for me. Kevin Hayes back to the lead.
Only by a nose. And it's back to Gabe.
Yep. We'll see how long Gabe holds it if these guys can get their momentum back up at the high lane. I do think coming off of turn 4, high lane's going to prevail for the win. I think that is...
It's a bit of a track race. It depends on how close they are.
True.
Because Gabe's still holding the lead for now.
Yeah, the top lane's got to get momentum back.
Oh, Nicole Wagner is moving around a lot. Oh, no, Kevin Hayes in the wall.
Oh, he hangs on to it.
We're still green.
We're still good. You know, Kevin's got that fast repair still, so plenty of time. We're gonna go back here, see where JD and him filed out. They're all the way at the back. Not terrible, not great, but still rolling. Gabe Griffin going to lead across the line again. Ooh, I want mixed, not static.
Somebody asked Kevin what color his pants are now, and Kevin just said wet.
Yeah, some color that comes from areas we won't talk about on stream. This, you know, it's funny because we did Yes Card the other night, and Big Duke has now figured out, been trying to find ways to push me to say certain things on stream because he mentioned something about getting the pole award in Yes Car, and you can figure out where that's going to go. As we watched, I'm not sure who that was. I believe that was Nicole that clipped the apron that time.
That was Nicole, yes.
But yeah, there's certain things that Big Duke will say to the pole sitter for that event and try to get me to slip up and say it on a stream. Oh God, Kevin Hayes is dead. We're gonna go
God,
back.
that is a massive wreck.
We're gonna go back and look at that. Ron entered pit lane almost immediately, so I don't know if he was involved. It looks like somebody might have went up and over pit wall. I'm not real sure.
Sean Cameraman destroyed. Mitchell Calvin destroyed. Rick Evans destroyed.
Oh God. So we're gonna
Ron's destroyed.
We're gonna play this from about the end of the corner.
My God, he just cut a man in half.
Yeah. So you're gonna see there's a 3 wide in front of Kevin, and what's gonna happen here? Kevin just turns into a rocket ship and winds up 4. I don't think Rick realized that Kevin was coming with speed. And I think Rick meant to cut him behind Kevin.
Yep, just misjudged the gap and
Yeah.
Oh, good
Ron
Lord.
was in that. I'm looking for Rick's car. Rick pretty destroyed there too. And I think nope, Damien made it through that. So yeah, just a wild one.
Also, amidst all that chaos, we do have a new leader with Aiden.
Yes, we do. Yep.
Last name?
Holler.
There we go.
I have a funny...
Aiden Holler, Gabe Griffin, Phil Connor, Connor Blasco, and Justin Bell, your top 5 currently.
I forgot to tell you, Tom, I have a funny for you later that we'll talk about off stream. It's just something that popped into my head. Beep boop.
Yeah.
Beep boop. Well, this one's shaping up to be an interesting one so far. Let's go ahead and get our race recap back up on the screen. We're on lap 18 out of 44, so not quite halfway yet. They may do a full-length caution here. I don't have my radio on, so I can't tell you if this will be
No,
full.
they said they were gonna they decided to do a short caution.
Okay. So the next caution we have will be a full length. But Aiden Haller currently your leader, but I think Phil stayed out here. 3 cautions so far, 4 lead changes. So not a lot of lead changes out front, which is interesting. Yeah, it does look like Special Phil stayed out, so he's going to be your leader for the restart.
Joe Sullivan behind him and Ethan Mosby in third.
Yep.
Uh-oh. We're
So
starting to get the lag.
I'm not seeing a lag.
When they hit the flag clear, I got a little bit of a frame
lag
rate spike.
See, I'm not seeing that, so it's just weird that it gets worse the longer the race goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I need to actually write an email to iRacing about that. See if they can figure that out, as well as the damn tower, because that still doesn't sort correctly.
The other fun thing is the frame rate issues in officials. I had 4 guys that their frame rates progressively got worse as the race went on. Like one guy was down to 20 frame rates. He jumped out of the session while he was sitting on pit road fixing damage, jumped back in, didn't go a lap down, and fixed his frame rates for the rest of the race.
Wild.
So Phil Connor going to kick this thing back off. I gotta wonder what's going through Special Phil's head. Does he grab the wiggle worm or the tater tots on his way across the start finish line?
Oh
my God!
Under caution.
What just happened there?
Joe Thompson is missing a nose now.
We're going green.
There was a checkup. Gary checked way up, and then JD checked up because of him, and Joe Thompson did not have enough reaction time.
Well, Joe's going to have to hang on for a few laps here.
I'm not sure why Gary held so far back on that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but we're racing up front for right now. Special Phil was
Joe Sullivan to the lead.
Yep, and he's taking Rob Collier with him. These two have raced together a lot. They've they've done the drafting thing together a lot. Phil's gonna try and shove it in under Rob. Oh, and Rob!
Oh! Rob and Phil both wreck. Oh, we've got another big one.
I'm gonna have to wait a second.
That's 3/4 of the field there.
I'm gonna have to wait a second for that while it catches up.
They are still wrecking.
Oh my God!
How do you not? ARCA brake in full effect right there. Jeez.
We're gonna come back to the yellow flag.
Go figure. They're driving ARCA cars.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. I'm looking for Special Phil, and then we're gonna go to blimp mode so we get a better view of it. Phil's down on the yellow. Yeah, they just corner to corner connect. And you're going to see Rob come back up. Okay, that was weird. Phil's car just jumps. JD's got nowhere to go. Rob comes around. JD grabs Rob. I'm looking at a few things here. Gary is in it. I'm looking for the 210. Ethan Mosby's in it.
I want to know who hit Phil after they had already been wrecked for like 30 seconds.
The set.
Probably somebody in the back.
My God. Phil was flying through the air. And the 71 got him. And I'm looking to see, because that's not you.
No, you better not be besmirching my fucking number out there. Oh, it wasn't Phil that got hit after the fact. It was the black and yellow 18 car.
So that would have been. Oh, where is he? Why am I not seeing it? My God, I know the answer to this. Blaine Sutton. I'm gonna roll this back and see.
There we go.
See what happened.
Speaking of, he is trying to get to the pits with his hood over his windshield.
Oh God, Nate just creamed him. I think he was trying to aim for the hole behind him, but oh wow. Yeah, that's
yeah, he missed that hole.
Probably a good thing we got a long caution here.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of cars gone. So Joe Sullivan, your leader, probably the safest spot to be right now. Yeah, we're going to do a long caution here, so
Hayden with a little bit of blinking there for a few seconds.
Diggs, I can answer that question for you very easily. Nope, not that box. We need this box. If it pops up, 22 laps. Joe Sullivan, your leader. 4 cautions for 7 caution laps. 5 lead changes. So there's your answer.
So we've got Joe Sullivan, Justin Bell, Connor Blasco, Aiden Holler, Gabe Griffin as your top 5. Nicole Wagner, Keith Henry, Damian Conrad, Nate Bundy, and Kyle Carpenter, your top 10. And they are all staying out of the pits.
Color me shocked on that one. If I don't have to go in at this point, and I know I can make it on fuel, I'm not going in.
Oh, yeah.
So, put that back up, because then I can...
Mosby says he's done.
I was going to say, I think he was out of a fast repair and everything, too, so...
Stoku is also done.
That sucks. I was going to say, I think that was Miguel's second one of the night, so...
And I think even Kevin Hayes got into it, but I think he had minor damage from it.
All right, so Joe Sullivan going to kick this thing back off. Get that off of our screen.
Phil had too much damage and my wiggle worms flew out the car.
Jesus. I mean, the door was open, so.
Oh. All right, here we go. Good jump by both Joe and Justin there.
Door to door as we cross the line.
And Justin takes the lead for now.
Yep, he's got a little bit more power behind him as Keith tries to get to the back of Joe Sullivan. We've still got 22 cars in this thing, and I think a few other guys can get back out there after some damage repair if we get another caution. We'll see what happens. Oh, I saw a move. I think that was Kevin Hayes that got moved up by an incidental bump. Oh, God, we're dying in the back again.
Oh, that looked like about 7 or 8 cars there.
Yep, I just caught it. I don't know who the first one around was. We're going to look. Take it slow. Okay, it looks like it starts back by Rick and Nate. So we're going to roll that back. I'm looking for Rick here. So Rick's the 25 car there in the middle. Rick goes up 3 wide. Yeah, I don't know who's in the 71 Slurpee machine, but he gets close to Nate, and I think there was some net code that shoved Rick up. Spins the 71.
The 71 is Nicole Wagner.
Okay, well, because Nicole's number's not matching everything else. Oh, man. Yeah, Rick gets pile drove. Blaine Sutton's in it. Damien's in it, knocks the front end off. Nicole with minimal damage. I see the 78 of Mitchell Calvin's in it. Yeah, about 5 or 6 cars there, so.
Yeah, Damien was limping it back to the pit, so he has a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We're getting close to my prediction for number of cautions.
I'm going to step away for just a quick second here, Diesel.
We'll be right back after this message is from Bedford Tools.
This caution brought to you by Absolute Chaos.
Bob Vila.
Oh, God. All right, so
Danny, if you're listening to the broadcast, I had to break off here because I can't take the Parkway home. So good luck.
That'd be a hell of a way for her to find out.
I mean, she usually does listen.
All right, so currently we've got Justin Bell, Connor Blasco, Aiden Holler, Joseph Sullivan, Keith Henry, Rob Collier, Kevin Hayes, Gabe Griffin, Gary Freeman, Eric Kapp, and JD McKaylee. Everybody else took a pit stop.
Well, let's go put Justin Bell on the high side to restart things. In the lizard car, as Korn keeps spamming lizard.
Oh, Damien had no steering after that wreck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That was a pretty
that was
hard
a hard
one.
hit.
Everybody's still rolling. We still got 19 cars on the lead lap. Kyle Carpenter just rolling out. So still got time to get back in this. You know, we're just past halfway.
Yep, going green with 19 laps to go.
Pace car's off. Justin Bell controls the start once we hit the restart zone.
Green flag.
Justin with a good jump. Aiden right with him. Aiden going to drop to the bottom. Justin goes with him. They leave Rob Collier out to dry. 14 laps to go. So it's Bell, Haller, Blasco, Sullivan, Henry, Hayes, McHaley, St. Louis, Collier, and Sean Kammerman, your top 10. Pretty quiet for the top 4 so far. Kevin Hayes trying to creep his way back towards the front. I do believe if Justin Bell wins tonight, it would make him a 4-time winner and put him on par with Kevin Hayes. And I do believe that Rob Collier is also creeping in on that 4-time winner list. I got to come back and look.
Rob Collier's already a 4-time winner.
Yeah, so Rob could actually break that tie with Kevin Hayes and tie Nick. So we'll see what happens there.
Kevin Hayes has not won a race in FASCAR since April. He is itching to get a win.
That's a drought and a half.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You really want to talk about droughts?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I lived in a drought-ridden state, and oh wait, Tom Gom hasn't won one since
ever.
Yep, you'd be right.
I mean, he could always ask his brother what it's like.
I was just about to say it. Oh man. They're still clean.
Probably got more second place finishes than anybody else, but
yeah. Corn says that he doesn't want
getting a little squirrely.
Corn says he doesn't want to hear about your drought. Your kid shows that you don't have a drought. So, anyways, Bell continues to lead. Aiden continues to push him around the track. And it looks like Connor Blasco's finally coming back. And man, they got a massive run on that high lane.
Big charge.
Connor Blasco takes Rob Collier, Gary Freeman, Gabe Griffin, and a whole host of others right on around. I don't think that Rob's come off of Connor's back bumper the entire corner. Holy shit, they gapped the field.
I don't think that means what he thinks it means.
They gapped the bottom lane and the top lane by themselves. But here comes Eric
Oh, they're
Cap.
coming back on the high side.
The silent assassin has entered the chat.
And he's got Kevin Hayes right behind him.
We've got a very stretched out view.
Whoa! Eric Cap is around.
no!
Big wreck.
Kevin makes it onto pit road, only damaging the back of the car.
Connor and Kevin both damaged in that.
Kevin barely
Eric
got
Cap also
damage,
took some
actually.
damage.
I'm actually kind of shocked, but we're going to come back and look at that caution.
Yeah, Connor Blasco took a big hit in that one.
We'll go yellow flag here. We're going to go blimp. And we'll quarter speed this. I'm trying to see what happened here because he's right up behind Eric Cap. Everything's fine. He gives Cap a bump. Cap gets offset. Oh, God, when Cap starts to settle up, it spins him. So Cap goes for a ride. Blasco.
He took Kevin and Connor with him.
Yep. And I do believe Blasco hits nose first.
Who's that fourth car they almost took with them?
That looked like the 10 car. I could be wrong.
No, that's the 02. That was Rob Collier.
Connor barely touches the wall. His whole front end gets ripped off. I'm gonna look and see what happened to Eric Cap there. Where is he in my list? Eric, I can't tell what's going on with his car. It looks like he's fairly clean. So I think the only one that really got any damage and he's already got it fixed was Connor Blasco. So Joe Sullivan's going to take over the lead here.
With Sean Cameraman running second. And Aiden Haller third? No, Gary third. Aiden Haller
Gary
fourth.
third. Race recap. We're on lap 32 of 40. Joe Sullivan's your leader. 6 cautions, 12 caution laps, 6 lead changes. It's like we only have a lead change.
They have to go green the rest of the way for my prediction to be right.
I could use one more. Give me one more, and you put that number 3 car in victory lane. We're talking. So at least I get
number 3.
You know, like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I assume you're talking about the fake 3, which is the 32.
Correct.
I'm still right here, guys.
Nope, not you. Joe Sullivan happens to be the 32 tonight, Tom. He's just in the 3 paint scheme, so. Ethan Mosby would like me to correct myself that the real 3 in this race died laps ago, as he was the number 3 in this race, so. Joe says they ran out of 2s. There was the 0-2, there's the 2, so he went with the 32. That's funny. All right, pace car is going to duck off. Joe Sullivan brings him to the line. Sean Cameraman to his outside. Let's see if we can actually go to the end here.
God.
I don't know if we can, but we'll find out, shall we?
I hope we can.
Oh, yep, now I'm glitching. Oh, Sean Cameraman.
Yeah, that lag is causing people to kind of lose their place.
Wow, that was wild. That was actually kind of terrifying. As Joe Sullivan's going to arc it in, he's going to look to get Rob Collier behind him. Gary right up behind Sean. Oh, and Sean gets turned
around. Oh, big wreck.
Good God.
Massive wreck on the backstretch.
Yeah, that's 4 cars right there. And I do believe
Cameraman, Nicole Wagner, Keith, Kevin, I think, got into it a little bit. Andrew Moger's destroyed.
We're going to go blimp
so yeah,
on
that's
this.
4 cars completely taken out.
Dude, I don't even know what happened right there. Like, we're gonna come look at Sean here, and it just looks like Gary's a little offset on the bump. Maybe Aiden gave him a shot at the same time. Because there's the shot from Gary. Gary moves a little bit. And Sean just goes around.
One thing a lot of drivers don't realize about these ARCA cars is they have rounded front and rear bumpers.
Oh, that was wild. He got into Nicole. Nicole neck codes into Keith. Like, there was 2 foot of neck code. Andrew Moger hits the back of Kevin Hayes. Man.
It is not Kevin's night.
No, I think he's been in everything.
Just about. He's been in 3 or 4 of the wrecks.
Yeah. We're going to choose next time by. Yeah, so I got. Looks like Sean Cameraman might be rolling at this point. Have to see. He
probably had a fast repair.
Yep, he just jumped out of the pits in 16th. We got Kevin, Keith, Nicole, and Andrew on pit road currently. The 25 of Rick Evans just going around, as well as DJ Underwood. That's going to put them on the lead lap. Looking to see. I've got Kevin, I've got Nicole off pit road, and Keith as well. So Kevin with a little bit of damage on the back of that car still. Looks like Nicole's pretty good. We'll see where Keith's at. He's missing the nose on that car. So he'll be looking for a quick caution as well. We'll show the race details. So 7 cautions, 14 laps. We're going to go green on lap 36. We'll have 4 to go and we go green.
5 to go.
Or, yeah, 5 to go. Sorry, my bad. And you could definitely tell that the caution or the black flag clearing is catching up with the servers. So guys, when we go green, don't be surprised if we see some lagging at that time. We'll try to cover it as best we can until it clears up. It looks like it's actually quicker than it was. I'm not seeing like a long drawn out lag. I'm seeing it lag for a couple of seconds and come right back. So
just depends on how many times they're hitting that button.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But race control doing a pretty solid job tonight, though, being on top of it. So, you know, we knew that this race was going to get a little interesting, especially with cars that pack race this close. I do think they pack race better than the next gens, though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But pace car's going to duck off. Joe Sullivan brings us to the line. Man, Sean Cameraman missing the front and the back of that car. Yep,
God.
There we go. Now we're clear.
Oof.
We might have another black flag clear here in a minute, but most everybody's clear and rolling as Sullivan's going to arc it down into turn number 1 and 2.
Here comes Bell to the lead.
Yep, Justin rocketed around the outside. He's got Gary behind him, and after seeing what we saw the last time, I'd be a little leery.
Yeah, especially with Aiden right behind him. Oh, Aiden goes low.
Aiden goes low. You get the 29 of Joe Thompson going with him. Man, Gary
Aiden to the lead.
Gary is all over Justin's bumper, and that you don't want to see a car moving around like that behind you.
No.
We're going to hit 4 laps to go here, and we're starting to see the 3 wide effect, and I'm lagging badly. Like I froze.
Oh, no.
I'm froze up. My iRacing
crap.
just died. Called the race, Diesel.
Aiden Haller still leading. We've got Joe Thompson and Joe Sullivan right behind him on the bottom side, although Joe Sullivan's now going to the top side with Rob Collier moving with him. They are pushing hard on the outside. Joe Sullivan is going to take the lead. We are 3 wide as we go down the backstretch. Joe moves to block Justin Bell. Oh, the 19's around. That is Ron into the inside wall hard. Rob Collier, your leader. Nope. Now we've got Justin Bell back in the lead. They are 3 wide in turn 4 onto the front stretch. We are 4 wide onto the front stretch as the 66 moves to the far outside. That's DJ Underwood. Justin Bell still holding onto the lead. Oh, they are dooring. 77's getting into the outside wall. Into turn 1, they file out single file for the top 4. We've got Justin Bell, Aiden Haller, Joe Thompson, and JD McKaylee.
I'm on my way
I'm
back
getting
in.
a bit of a lag spike as well now.
I'm on my way back in.
Aiden's blinking. Joe Thompson to the lead with JD McKaylee right behind on the outside. Oh, but we've got Joe Sullivan and Rob Collier coming like rocket ships on the outside now.
How many laps to go?
We are on lap 38, about to come to 39, so we have just over 2 laps to go. Joe Sullivan making a move to the lead again on the outside. Rob Collier with him. Followed by the 98 of Connor Blasco. Joe Thompson and JD McKaylee cannot fight back currently. Joe Sullivan still leads into turn 2.
Moron Racing Network.
Joe Thompson back to the outside. They are 3 wide down the back stretch.
And we've got live
Justin
visual
Bell
again.
trying to put it to the lead. Justin Bell back to the lead on the outside with Gary right behind him.
Good Lord. I don't think Gary's left his bumper since I got locked out of this thing. Well, we're going to come to the white flag lap. Justin Bell leads, blocking both lanes. It's going to get tight, but we're going to be official at this point, guys. Race is on. They're wrecking in the back. JD's dead out of it. Collier's out of it. Justin Bell still leads. Joe Thompson behind him. Joe Sullivan, Connor Blasco, and we've got Tom Herod not far off of this. I think Tom's just outside of the draft, so it's looking like it's going to be a 4-car race just to the end here. I think Bell's going to try and cover that bottom as best he can. I think that's his best bet at the moment as we go down into turn number 3. Oh, Blasco's looking underneath Sullivan. I think it's going to be a blocking show on the way down the front stretch. These guys might fan out 3 wide as we get ready to come off of 4. Joe Sullivan swings it out wide. Joe Sullivan trying to use the side draft. Can he get to Justin Bell in time? Justin covers the top. Oh, they wreck! They wreck! Who got that?
Justin Bell is your winner.
By 0.05.
We've got Justin, Joe Sullivan, and Joe Thompson, the Triple J podium.
Wow. Just wow.
What a wild finish.
Let's go
It's like I was there.
Let's go to the blimp. I mean, they come off of 4. Thompson gives Bell a shot, but Sullivan's coming around the outside. And Blasco goes right up behind Joe Sullivan, and he gives him just a solid shot. Bell comes up right at the last second to try to stop the run. Wow. And they're literally hooked up across the start and finish line.
I really thought Sullivan was going to have it with that run he had.
Yeah, that was a hell of a finish. Kevin, we saw it. We saw the tail of the tape. That was an absolutely brutal day for you. Diesel, when you hop out for the night, can you save this replay before I forget?
I am absolutely saving it right now.
Thank you. Brutal day for the 00, but we're going to get our results up on screen here, not the practice results. We need race results, right? We're going to hide the tower. Justin Bell comes home your winner. Joe Sullivan going to come home second place. Joe Thompson's third. Connor Blasco's fourth. And these guys are just destroying them down here in turn number 1 and 2. They're
not letting Justin get his donuts in.
No, Tom Heron's going to come home fifth. We're going to go ahead. We're going to grab Justin Bell, your winner for tonight. Justin, it got really interesting there coming across for the white flag, and then it turned into a four horse race. I think you definitely had to try to throw the block, or otherwise I think Sullivan was going to get you there at the end.
Yeah, I threw it a little late. I should have thrown it a little earlier, but I knew I had to throw it to win that thing. There's no way I was going to win it without that.
Yeah. Well, because
he was hooked up.
Well, and Sullivan didn't have any help from behind, and then all of a sudden Blasco comes out of nowhere and just a solid shot.
Yeah.
I think it was a touch late. But
yeah,
I mean that was a wild finish, wild night overall.
Yeah, but by the time I seen he was there, because you can't see nothing from behind these cars with a car right behind you like that.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yep.
I'd seen him, so I went for it. I was like, I know I gotta block him because there's the only way I'm gonna beat him, because he's gonna beat me to the line. And I'm not doing another Justin on Justin like last time here in the trucks here that one time when I lost by a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean that puts you into the 4-time winners club.
Yeah.
One more.
Four.
No, nobody's tied Nick yet. Like there's this curse about 5 wins. I don't understand it, but
and we stay here, and we're staying here for the next
curse
2.
about 1 win.
So
Tom, we're not talking about you.
I know. I have to win the next 2 to beat him before the end of the season.
Yep. Yeah. Then that would put you at 6 wins in the all-time winner. I think
I never thought I would get to that point where I didn't even think about winner in this place.
Well, as we can see, Kevin Hayes has been trying, and I'm pretty sure he got wrecked pillar to post tonight. So,
he got wrecked all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming back here next week in the Xfinity cars, and they're a heck of a lot faster. So it might change a few things. We'll see. But no, solid win tonight, bud. Like I said, you joined the 4-time winner club. So congrats, and we'll see if you can't become a 5-time winner next week.
I'm gonna try. What's the last car?
The last car is going to be the Gen 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll make things interesting, but all right, bud.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, good win on the night.
Right.
We'll let you go,
Thanks,
and hopefully we can talk to you next week.
Hopefully.
All right, bud.
All right.
Justin Bell, everybody. And then we've got. I don't think we've got. We don't got Sullivan. He said he'll get one soon, back-to-back seconds. That's rough, Joe. I was pulling for you. You almost had it though. But we're gonna go ahead and get 3rd place Joe Thompson in here. Joe, 3rd place on the night. You've been right there for 2 of them now. What's it gonna take to finally beat these guys?
Joe?
Yeah, man, I got you.
I said third place on the night tonight. That you've been right there for 2 of them. What's it going to take to beat these guys next week?
I was just trying to finish that one, man. It was kind of crazy. I don't know what happened. Like lap 20, somewhere along there on the restart, the high line just
died
on the brake. Somebody,
yeah,
and I got in the back of somebody and tore the front end of my car. So I just rode around, tried to save my fast repair, and then I used it there with that, right before that last restart. So
that's right. I
worked my way back up to the field.
I forgot about that because me and Diesel were talking about it up here. That somebody just checked up out of nowhere for no reason, and all of a sudden we're going green. So,
I think I finally found. I don't know what Gary just slams on the brakes there, and then the 76 got into him, and I got into the 76.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I saw some weird netcode things tonight too that I got to go back and take a look at. Something I wasn't really anticipating with this car, so I don't know if that's a thing here like it was with the Gen 6, but I mean, still coming back from that at the halfway point to finishing 2nd, and I don't know, or finishing 3rd. I don't know if you saw the wreck on the last lap right there as we come across the stripe, but wow, I mean, some of you guys were almost caught up in it too.
Yeah, I think somebody came down across Rob there, and that wiped out half for most of the field. So it was only the 4 of us left there. So
yeah,
it was a drag race. So I tried to get to Just as quick as I could and push them as hard as I could, and but they got us right there at the
we saw Joe Sullivan and Connor Blasco just come out of nowhere almost, and it made for a good finish. I mean, still top 3 tonight. You can't argue with that, but a win would always be better.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Well, congrats on the 3rd place tonight. Hopefully we get to talk to you next week and from the top box instead of 3rd.
Yep. Well, I appreciate y'all hosting. I'm getting ready to go run a B Open now.
Well, good luck, buddy. We'll catch you later, Joe.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Yep. All right. That was Joe Thompson, your 3rd place finisher. All in all, an interesting night of racing. I think we learned some things about the ARCA car. Maybe I do something with the setup here and see if we can't make it a little bit more, breakaway kind of style. But other than that, thoughts on the racing tonight? I know, Tom, you're driving, so you've only got what you've heard. I guess I'll start with you.
It was pretty riveting. The ARCA car is it's a different beast. Mainly because it's a newer car and you're dealing with the coding issues that iRacing has yet to sort out. Irish Super Speedway in itself, big track, kind of flat. Well, not kind of flat, really kind of smooth. Not a whole lot of bumps, but yeah, it sounded like it was an entertaining race. I appreciated the performance from the Moron Racing Network broadcast there for a little bit.
I love it. Maybe we should call it that. I like that. I can't believe that it locked up and we had to have Diesel do it. I've done it with RJ. That was the first time I had it with Diesel. So Diesel, good job on that, by the way.
I will say I don't like being put on the spot like that. But...
I wish I could say it was planned, but it was kind of like, go with it. At least now you've been christened on what happens when we have to do it. But
yeah.
Thoughts on your side from tonight's racing?
It was wild. I mean, I knew that it was going to be some close racing with these cars being restricted, and that it definitely was the case. It seemed like it was hard for them to pass until they got like about 5 or 6 deep on a line.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think that's the only thing that sucked about this car is we didn't see a lot of lead changes, right? Like I was kind of expecting 3 wide at points, and we just never saw that tonight. We saw a lot of 2 wide, some 3 wide at the back, but for the most part, it was 2 lines, and we were going at it that way. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to dissect this one and see if that was even if we keep going with that car or if we swap something out for here. So, but on that note, guys, that's gonna be it for us up at the booth. We've got Tuesday night. We'll have my Tuesday night 87s league that's firing up. That's 50-50 on if we're going racing on Tuesday night. Like I said at the top of the broadcast, we may be pushing that back a little bit just due to my real world work stuff may interfere. So I'm going to have to kind of pay attention to that. Wednesday night, we've got the throwback series. And then we've got, we actually have the Yes Car trucks. That's going to be coming into things as well. We'll have those on Thursday night. And then we'll do, Yes Car. I might do Yes Car Friday night or Saturday. I haven't decided yet. I've got to fit some things in. I think actually it's got to be Friday night because we've got Robin's race on Saturday night. And then FASCAR is Sunday night. So next week I've got a busy week ahead. So pay attention to the channel. I'll have a lot of those built out ahead of time just so I'm not scrambling. But on that note, everybody, have a good rest of your night. Have a great start to your week. And hopefully, barring anything, we catch you guys all back here Tuesday night for the start of the 87s League from Daytona. See you guys then.